About quark-gluon plasma?
That's bad. That's bad for physics. The cosmic microwave background, the leftover radiation from the Big Bang.
But you would like something more that you could bring to people, saying that this is very valuable and tangible stuff.
10 years ago, we decided to build the biggest scientific experiment ever built, 16 miles in circumference underneath Geneva.
In September 2008, something groundbreaking happened. The world saw the launch of the most advanced high-energy particle collider ever made, known as the Large Hadron Collider. This colossal machine was brought to life by the European Organization for Nuclear Research after years of meticulous planning. Its purpose? To help us unlock the mysteries of the universe, and it's done just that, expanding our understanding in ways we never imagined. But recently, something unexpected occurred. When scientists at CERN, the European research organization behind the collider, cranked up its energy to the max, they stumbled upon something baffling. It's left scientists worldwide scratching their heads. What exactly happened, and what does it mean for the future of science? Stick around as we dig into the details and uncover the truth. The impact of CERN and the Large Hadron Collider. CERN, short for the European Organization for Nuclear Research, emerged as a beacon of scientific collaboration in the wake of World War II. This was a pivotal moment, as countries came together to rebuild Europe's scientific strength, which had been ravaged by the war. Physicist Louis de Broglie's vision for a joint European laboratory, proposed in 1950, gained momentum, leading to the signing of the CERN Convention by 11 nations in 1952. Formally launched in 1957, CERN found its home on the border of Switzerland and France. Its primary mission? Delve into the mysteries of atomic nuclei and their inner workings. This marked the beginning of a journey that would shape the course of scientific exploration for decades to come. The necessity for a more robust apparatus to delve further into the intricacies of matter became evident by the 1980s. This led to the conceptualization of the Large Hadron Collider, envisioned as the most extensive and potent particle accelerator globally. However, a perplexing occurrence has taken place at CERN, leaving even scientists scratching their heads. Spanning a 27-kilometer loop of superconducting magnets and equipped with an array of detectors, the design of the Hadron Collider aimed to propel particles to velocities nearing the speed of light. These particles would then collide, unveiling fundamental insights into the universe's foundational elements. The construction of the Hadron Collider began in 1998 and lasted a decade, requiring the collaborative efforts of thousands of scientists and engineers worldwide. Finally, in September 2008, the Hadron Collider was officially up and running. Nestled 100 meters beneath the surface, its location was meticulously chosen to sidestep the challenging terrain of the Jura Mountains, thus avoiding the need for extensive excavation and significantly cutting costs. Now that we've delved into CERN's beginnings and the construction of the Large Hadron Collider, let's delve into its scientific capabilities and some of its most notable accomplishments. The Large Hadron Collider was engineered to stand as the foremost particle accelerator globally, boasting unparalleled capabilities. In a groundbreaking achievement, the collider recorded its inaugural particle collision in 2010, reaching an energy level of 3.5 tera-electron volts per beam, nearly quadrupling the previous world record. Through subsequent enhancements, the collider now operates at an even more impressive capacity of 6.5 tera-electron volts. Primarily, these collisions involve proton beams, yet once a year, the collider transitions to colliding heavy ions, such as lead. This annual shift marks a special occasion, offering distinct research prospects and altered experimental conditions. The primary objective of the Large Hadron Collider is to investigate and validate theoretical physics principles. Among these is the quest to confirm the existence of the elusive Higgs boson, a pivotal particle within the Standard Model of particle physics, crucial for explaining the origin of mass in other particles. Additionally, the collider delves into theories surrounding supersymmetry, an extension of the Standard Model positing the existence of superpartners for each particle characterized by differing spin properties. The accomplishments of the Large Hadron Collider have been profound. Despite initial setbacks, such as a magnet malfunction in 2008 causing operational delays, the collider has achieved numerous groundbreaking discoveries. Notably, in 2012, following its initial run, it observed the Higgs boson, validating a fundamental prediction of particle physics. Furthermore, the Hadron Collider has uncovered various new particles, including novel forms of hadrons, and, more recently, in July 2022, a particle known as the pentaquark, comprising a distinctive combination of quarks. The discoveries made by the collider transcend mere confirmation of existing theories. They've also unlocked new realms of exploration within high-energy particle physics. One significant avenue is the advancement in our comprehension of quarks, the elemental particles composing protons and neutrons. Through the collision of hadrons, particles comprising quarks, scientists at CERN delve into interactions akin to those witnessed shortly after the Big Bang under extreme energy conditions. Each collision within the Large Hadron Collider mirrors a miniature version of the Big Bang, enabling physicists to scrutinize the fundamental nature of matter and the universe's underlying forces. This wealth of data has vastly broadened our understanding of the physical universe, continually shaping our comprehension of its structure and origins. While the collider has been stretching the boundaries of particle physics, it recently encountered a puzzling anomaly that has left scientists baffled: the anomaly and theories. In recent experiments, the Large Hadron Collider was pushed to its maximum beam energy, leading to the detection of an unexpected and inexplicable outcome by scientists at CERN. This development has ignited a fervent discussion within the scientific community, with various theories emerging in an attempt to decipher the anomaly. While the specifics of the anomaly are yet to be revealed, its significance is undeniable, given the intense interest it has sparked among physicists worldwide. The identification of this anomaly has sparked widespread theoretical discourse among scientists endeavoring to grasp its implications. This unforeseen result challenges established theories of particle physics, prompting researchers to reassess fundamental aspects of these theories. It suggests the possibility of new physics beyond the realm currently described by the Standard Model, the prevailing theory in particle physics elucidating the fundamental particles and their interactions. Max Laughlin's theory, which posits a connection between high-energy particle collisions at CERN and a shift into an alternate universe, has captivated the public imagination owing to its profound implications. Laughlin suggests that this shift is responsible for what's known as the Mandela effect, a phenomenon wherein large groups of people recall an event or detail differently from its actual historical occurrence. The term Mandela effect originates from a widespread misremembering of Nelson Mandela's death during his 1980s imprisonment, despite the fact that he passed away in 2013. This effect encompasses various other examples that have sparked public curiosity and debate. For instance, many people remember the children's book series The Berenstain Bears as The Berenstein Bears, and iconic movie lines like "No, I am your father" from Star Wars are often misquoted as "Luke, I am your father." These inconsistencies lead proponents of the theory to suggest that minor alterations might have transpired in our timeline, resulting in collective misrememberings. Skeptics contend that these occurrences stem from common memory lapses rather than indicating the existence of alternate realities. Psychological research supports the idea that human memory is prone to error and can be influenced by various factors, including societal cues and personal experiences. Critics of Laughlin's theory highlight its heavy reliance on anecdotal evidence, which lacks scientific rigor. They also emphasize the absence of empirical evidence, supporting the notion that activities at the Large Hadron Collider could significantly affect the fabric of spacetime, as proposed by Laughlin. Nevertheless, the anomaly and the theories it has generated remain a focal point of discussion and investigation within the physics community. Scientists at CERN and across the globe are conducting further experiments and analyses in hopes of comprehending the true nature and implications of this unexpected result. These ongoing inquiries are vital for either substantiating or debunking speculative theories and may pave the way for new breakthroughs in particle physics. But what were some of the observed effects? Impact of the Large Hadron Collider on Earth's magnetic field. On July 7th, during its third operational phase, the Large Hadron Collider was involved in a peculiar incident concerning Earth's magnetic field. A mysterious crack emerged in this protective shield, persisting for an unusually long duration of 14 hours. This anomaly allowed an influx of solar winds from the Sun to breach Earth's defenses, resulting in significant geomagnetic storms. These storms manifested visually through breathtaking auroras, observed with heightened clarity across various regions of the world. This rupture in Earth's magnetic field was attributed to what scientists term a co-rotating interaction region. Co-rotating interaction regions are vast plasma formations formed when solar winds of varying velocities collide. This interaction mirrors the merging of two rivers, one sluggish and the other swift, creating a turbulent confluence. These structures, along with other solar phenomena like coronal mass ejections, are ejected from the Sun towards Earth. When these solar winds interact with Earth, they often give rise to breathtaking displays of light known as auroras. In the observed instance on July 7th, the geomagnetic storm was particularly intense, owing to the combined impact of the co-rotating interaction region and a preceding coronal mass ejection. This event underscores the dynamic and somewhat unpredictable nature of Earth's magnetic environment. Despite the striking visual spectacle and potential concerns that such events may evoke, experts reassure that they pose no significant threat. Earth's magnetic field routinely encounters these transient disruptions, which typically resolve swiftly. While the prolonged duration of this specific crack was uncommon, it was not without precedent. The magnetic field acts as a protective shield, robust yet susceptible to fluctuations induced by external cosmic phenomena. Experts liken these transient breaches in the magnetic shield to a window momentarily stuck open during a storm. While most of the storm's force is deflected, some elements manage to seep through. Although these events have the potential to disrupt satellite communications and power grids, the incident on July 7th did not cause any significant technological disturbances. Instead, it presented a rare opportunity for scientific observation. The ability to witness such interactions provides valuable insights into the natural protective barriers that shield our planet from solar and cosmic radiation. This understanding is critical for maintaining the integrity of various technologies and communication systems upon which society relies. Furthermore, this occurrence underscores the importance of ongoing monitoring and research aimed at comprehending and predicting the behavior of Earth's magnetic field in response to external cosmic influences. Yet, when engaging in scientific endeavors of such magnitude, workplace safety measures are equally substantial. Safety measures and protocols at CERN. At the European Organization for Nuclear Research, safety transcends mere protocol. It's an intrinsic element of daily operations, particularly given the complexities associated with the Large Hadron Collider. The organization adopts a multifaceted approach to safety, addressing diverse hazards such as radiation, chemical exposure, electrical systems, fire risks, and environmental impacts. CERN operates some of the world's most sophisticated particle accelerators, which inherently entail significant radiation risks. To mitigate these risks, CERN enforces rigorous radiation safety protocols. Staff members working near ionizing radiation sources wear dosimeters to continuously monitor their radiation exposure levels. These devices ensure that everyone remains within the safe exposure thresholds stipulated by health and safety regulations. Additionally, CERN has erected multiple layers of shielding around radiation sources and strictly controls access to these high-risk zones through secured entrances, permitting entry solely to authorized personnel. The handling and disposal of hazardous chemicals at CERN adhere to stringent guidelines to avert spills, leaks, and other mishaps. The organization employs state-of-the-art containment systems and adheres to industry best practices for chemical storage and waste management. Regular training sessions are regularly held to keep all personnel informed about the latest handling techniques and emergency response procedures. This ongoing training ensures that everyone is prepared to act swiftly and safely in the event of a chemical incident. Given the extensive array of electrical equipment in operation at CERN, electrical safety takes precedence. The organization adheres to international standards for electrical systems, which involve regular inspections, stringent maintenance schedules, and immediate repairs to any faulty systems. Mandatory electrical safety training is provided to all relevant personnel, focusing on the hazards associated with high-voltage systems and the necessary precautions to prevent accidents. CERN's fire safety measures are meticulously designed to prevent fires and ensure rapid response in the unlikely event of one occurring. This includes the installation and upkeep of smoke detectors, fire alarms, and sprinkler systems throughout the facilities. Fire safety drills are conducted regularly to ensure that everyone is well prepared to evacuate safely and swiftly during an emergency. Furthermore, CERN's fire brigade undergoes specialized training and is equipped to handle the unique challenges posed by the facilities, guaranteeing a tailored response to any incidents that may occur. CERN is deeply committed to reducing its environmental impact. The organization closely monitors and manages air and water quality in the vicinity of its facilities to prevent potential contamination from its operations. Waste management procedures are strictly adhered to, with hazardous and non-hazardous waste disposed of in accordance with stringent environmental standards. Additionally, CERN maintains open communication channels with local communities and environmental organizations, fostering transparency and addressing any concerns regarding its environmental footprint. CERN places great emphasis on comprehensive safety training programs as a cornerstone of its safety strategy. These programs encompass all facets of safety, ranging from radiation and chemical handling to fire safety and emergency medical response. Through regular drills and ongoing education initiatives, a safety-centric culture is cultivated among personnel, underscoring safety as a top priority throughout all of CERN's activities. By upholding these thorough safety measures and protocols, CERN not only protects its employees and infrastructure, but also ensures the integrity and success of its groundbreaking scientific research endeavors. With these robust safety measures in place, CERN remains steadfast in its commitment to advancing scientific exploration. Looking ahead, CERN is poised for an exciting future in particle physics, with numerous notable projects in the pipeline. The continued and forthcoming runs of the Large Hadron Collider are anticipated to propel our understanding of the subatomic realm to new heights. Presently, the Large Hadron Collider is undergoing a transformative upgrade called the High Luminosity Large Hadron Collider. Launched in June 2018, this initiative aims to enhance the collider's luminosity significantly, thereby substantially increasing the frequency of particle collisions. This upgrade will facilitate a significantly higher data yield, potentially doubling the amount of data collected. Such an increase is vital for detecting rare processes and particles that may elude detection with the current Hadron Collider configuration. The High Luminosity Collider is projected to commence operations around 2027, extending the collider's operational lifespan well into the 2030s. CERN's researchers persist in their quest to unravel fundamental questions about the universe, including the enigmatic dark matter, which constitutes a substantial portion of the universe's mass, yet remains elusive to direct observation. Future experiments at the Large Hadron Collider aim to identify particles that could potentially be constituents of dark matter, or offer fresh insights into the fundamental forces governing the cosmos. This research has the potential to unveil novel physics that transcends the confines of the current standard model. Looking ahead, CERN is contemplating an even more ambitious undertaking following the completion of the High Luminosity Collider. The proposed future circular collider would represent a monumental leap forward in particle acceleration technology, surpassing the current Large Hadron Collider in both size and power. With an estimated circumference of around 100 kilometers, this new collider would enable unprecedented energy levels, offering deeper insights into the fundamental nature of the universe. However, with anticipated costs ranging from 9 to 21 billion euros, this project has sparked a debate among scientists and policymakers regarding its feasibility and the allocation of future scientific investments. The debate extends to various other prospective large-scale science projects. Some physicists, including Sabine Hossenfelder, contend that resources might be more effectively allocated to alternative research infrastructures, such as a colossal radio telescope on the far side of the Moon or advanced space-based observatories designed to detect gravitational waves. These endeavors could potentially yield significant scientific breakthroughs without incurring the astronomical costs associated with constructing another massive particle collider. As CERN maps out its future trajectory, these deliberations will play a pivotal role in shaping the course of particle physics research. The decisions taken have the potential to significantly impact our broader comprehension of the universe as we currently perceive it. Despite the strides made in advancements, CERN has also found itself at the center of various controversies and conspiracy theories. Controversies and conspiracies surrounding CERN. CERN and the Large Hadron Collider have captivated both the scientific community and the general public. However, this intrigue has given rise to a spectrum of conspiracy theories and controversies, some of which have permeated popular culture. Among the most persistent conspiracy theories is the notion that experiments conducted at CERN, particularly those involving the Large Hadron Collider, could potentially result in catastrophic consequences for Earth. Speculations have ranged from concerns about the creation of black holes capable of engulfing the planet to fears of triggering massive earthquakes. These apprehensions arise from a misinterpretation of the energy scales and safety protocols implemented in CERN's experiments. Comprehensive scientific reviews and safety assessments consistently affirm that the energies generated at the Large Hadron Collider are within safe parameters. Moreover, any hypothetical black holes that might be produced would be minuscule and short-lived, posing no discernible threat to Earth. Furthermore, there have been allegations linking CERN with occult practices, with particular focus on a video purportedly depicting a mock human sacrifice staged in front of a CERN facility. This video gained widespread attention online, but was later confirmed by CERN officials to be a prank orchestrated by scientists. They underscored that such behavior was not sanctioned by the organization. Nonetheless, this incident fueled further speculative theories regarding the nature of CERN's work and its underlying intentions. CERN has also come under scrutiny regarding environmental concerns and the ethical considerations surrounding the allocation of substantial financial resources to particle physics research, particularly amidst other pressing global challenges. Ongoing debates center on weighing the cost-effectiveness and potential risks against the monumental scientific advancements stemming from experiments conducted at the Large Hadron Collider. While many of these controversies and conspiracy theories are rooted in misunderstandings or misinformation, They underscore the necessity for enhanced public comprehension of scientific research and its broader implications. Nevertheless, skepticism and controversy are inherent aspects of the realm of science and technological advancement. The Manhattan Project stands as a clandestine military initiative undertaken by the United States during World War II, aimed at achieving nuclear weapon development ahead of Nazi Germany. Launched in 1942, it brought together some of the most eminent scientific minds from around the globe, including figures like Robert Oppenheimer, Enrico Fermi, and Richard Feynman. Spanning multiple covert locations across the United States, notably including Los Alamos, New Mexico, the project was characterized by its vast scale and utmost secrecy. It was at these sites that the initial nuclear weapons were conceived and tested, culminating in the Trinity test in July 1945, marking the detonation of the world's first atomic bomb. The project sparked controversy on multiple fronts. From an ethical standpoint, the deployment of atomic bombs raised profound moral dilemmas. The bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945 starkly illustrated the catastrophic effects of nuclear weapons, resulting in the deaths of roughly 200,000 individuals, either instantly or due to subsequent radiation sickness. While some defended these actions as necessary to hasten the end of the war and prevent further loss of life, others condemned them as morally reprehensible due to the disproportionate use of force. Beyond ethical considerations, the Manhattan Project also yielded significant long-term environmental and health repercussions. The production and testing of nuclear weapons resulted in widespread radioactive contamination. This had repercussions not only on the immediate surroundings of the testing sites, but also on the health of workers and nearby populations, issues that would only be fully recognized years later. The legacy of the Manhattan Project is multifaceted. It marked the dawn of the atomic age, fueled the arms race of the Cold War era, and irrevocably reshaped global geopolitics. Furthermore, it ignited discussions on the governance of nuclear technology and the ethical considerations surrounding the use of such immense destructive power. However, the discourse doesn't conclude here. There's still much developmental work to be done, accompanied by its own array of risks. Genetically modified organisms, GMOs, entail the manipulation of an organism's genetic material through biotechnology to introduce desired traits, such as increased resistance to pests or enhanced nutritional value. This technology has predominantly found application in agriculture, where it is utilized to develop genetically modified crops tailored to specific agricultural requirements and environmental conditions. The advent of genetically modified organisms, GMOs, has sparked extensive public discourse and controversy. Among the primary health concerns is the potential for GMOs to trigger allergic reactions or pose long-term health risks that are not yet fully understood. Critics contend that manipulating the genetic composition of food could introduce new allergens into the food supply or impact nutritional content in unforeseen ways. Furthermore, environmental considerations play a significant role in the controversy surrounding GMOs. There are concerns regarding the potential cross-contamination of genetically modified crops with non-genetically modified varieties, which could result in a loss of biodiversity. Moreover, the widespread adoption of herbicide-resistant crops may lead to increased herbicide usage, potentially fostering the emergence of herbicide-resistant weeds and disrupting ecosystems and traditional agricultural practices. Ethical considerations are also central to the genetic engineering discourse. Some critics raise questions about the morality of patenting genetic material, which may restrict farmers' use of patented genetically modified seeds and contribute to a heightened reliance on a few large biotechnology corporations. This, in turn, could affect farmers' autonomy and consumer choices. The regulatory landscape governing genetically modified organisms, GMOs, varies significantly from one country to another, reflecting divergent public attitudes and levels of acceptance. For instance, in regions like the European Union, stringent regulations and labeling requirements are in place, whereas in others, such as the United States, GMOs are more widely embraced and subject to less stringent oversight. Despite the controversies surrounding GMOs, proponents of genetic engineering argue that it constitutes a crucial tool in addressing global challenges such as food security, malnutrition, and environmental sustainability. They emphasize the potential benefits of GMOs, including increased crop yields, decreased reliance on agricultural chemicals, and the capacity to cultivate crops in regions facing climatic adversities. As is often the case with scientific and technological advancements, the debate surrounding genetically modified organisms centers on finding a balance between risks and benefits. Another project that has sparked widespread discussion and conspiracy theories is the High-Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. The High-Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, HARP, is an ionospheric research initiative primarily funded by the U.S. Air Force, the U.S. Navy, and the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, DARPA. Commencing in 1993, its principal aim is to investigate the ionosphere and explore the potential for developing ionospheric enhancement technology for applications in radio communications and surveillance. Operating out of Gacona, Alaska, the program utilizes a high-power, high-frequency phased array radio transmitter to stimulate regions of the ionosphere, a crucial upper layer of Earth's atmosphere essential for radio wave propagation. By directing a focused beam of high-frequency radio waves into the ionosphere, the program artificially modifies the temperature of this layer, enabling the study of its effects on communication systems and atmospheric phenomena. Despite its stated scientific objectives, HARP has been the subject of numerous conspiracy theories. One of the prevailing theories posits that the research program is a weapon devised by the US government to influence weather patterns or potentially manipulate human cognition. Proponents of this theory assert that the program's technology has the capability to instigate natural disasters such as hurricanes, tsunamis, and earthquakes, and could be exploited for geopolitical ends to clandestinely weaken adversaries. Alternatively, some theorists propose that the research program has the capacity to exert control over individuals' thoughts through the emission of extremely low-frequency waves. These assertions often reference the program's ability to emit powerful radio waves capable of interfacing with the human brain, suggesting a form of technological mind manipulation. However, despite these conjectures, there exists no scientific substantiation to corroborate the notion that the research program can regulate weather patterns or influence mental states. The ionosphere's natural variability, which the program investigates, is vast and influenced by a multifaceted array of factors, rendering controlled weather manipulation unattainable with current technological capabilities. Scientists affiliated with the research program have consistently addressed these conspiracy theories, clarifying that the program is primarily focused on fundamental scientific research rather than the development of practical applications. The facility organizes open house events to showcase the technology's functionality and to provide the public with insights into the genuine scientific principles guiding its operations. The controversy surrounding the research program underscores public skepticism towards military-funded scientific endeavors and the prevalence of misinformation. Despite official explanations and the transparent nature of its research objectives, speculative theories persist, reflecting broader concerns regarding government transparency and ethical scientific conduct. Furthermore, the realm of physics is no stranger to controversy. Take, for instance, the Stanford Linear Collider. The Stanford Linear Collider, operational from 1989 to 1998 at Stanford University, was a significant particle physics venture. Its primary objective was to facilitate collisions between electrons and positrons at high energies, enabling scientists to explore fundamental particle interactions and the underlying forces governing them. The Stanford Linear Collider represented a pioneering leap in particle physics, distinguished as the first of its kind to linearly collide electrons and positrons, departing from the conventional circular collision paths. Despite its remarkable scientific strides, the Stanford Linear Collider encountered several controversies and public apprehensions. Chief among these concerns was the apprehension regarding the potential formation of unknown or exotic particles. Critics postulated that such particles might demonstrate unpredictable behaviors or interactions, thereby posing uncertain risks to the environment or human health. These apprehensions largely stemmed from a general lack of public comprehension regarding particle physics intricacies and the safety protocols embedded within such experiments. Moreover, notable environmental and health concerns surfaced regarding potential radiation exposure. Particle colliders inherently generate radiation as particles collide at high velocities. There were apprehensions that this radiation might breach containment protocols, thus impacting the surrounding vicinity. The local community voiced anxieties regarding potential long-term health repercussions, including heightened cancer risks linked to prolonged radiation exposure. The environmental ramifications of constructing and operating such an expansive scientific apparatus also faced scrutiny. The collider's physical footprint, requisite infrastructure, and energy consumption were subjects of contention, with environmental advocacy groups questioning the project's sustainability and ecological impact. In response, Stanford University's scientists and administrators initiated extensive public outreach endeavors to enlighten the community about the research's essence and the stringent safety measures in place. They furnished data and safety assessments illustrating that radiation levels, both within and around the Linear Collider, adhered to safe thresholds outlined by health and environmental regulations. Despite these endeavors, the Stanford Linear Collider remained a topic of discussion until its eventual closure. The same pattern emerges with other projects as well. International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor. The International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor, ITER, stands as a significant global scientific initiative striving to construct the inaugural large-scale fusion reactor. Situated in Saint-Paul-les-Durance, France, its objective is to mimic the Sun's processes to generate energy on Earth, potentially offering an almost boundless source of clean energy if successful. Fusion, which entails the fusion of atomic nuclei to unleash energy, is viewed as a viable remedy for global energy dilemmas due to its sustainability and minimal ecological footprint. Despite its promising mission, the ITER has encountered various controversies and public apprehensions. Chief among these concerns is the exorbitant cost linked with establishing and maintaining such an advanced experimental facility. With expenditures amounting to billions of euros and funding derived from numerous countries, discussions have arisen regarding the distribution of scientific budgets, particularly when the outcomes remain uncertain. Technical hurdles also contribute to the examination. Sustaining controlled nuclear fusion reactions is an exceptionally intricate process that has yet to be achieved on a commercial scale. The project's setbacks and technical obstacles have fostered doubts regarding its feasibility. Moreover, safety apprehensions have emerged concerning potential radiation hazards and the handling of nuclear waste. While fusion generates significantly less radioactive waste than fission, the reactor components can become radioactive through exposure to fusion neutrons, necessitating meticulous long-term waste management strategies. The International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor is also subject to geopolitical scrutiny, as mastery over fusion technology could impact global power dynamics. This adds another layer of complexity to international collaboration on the project and its potential outcomes. Thanks for joining us on this cosmic discovery. If you found these insights intriguing, simply click on the next video that appears on your screen. It's truly remarkable.